Hello, my loves. Welcome to February's Language of Light Healing. And today we are going to be taking a journey of self-forgiveness. The energy at this current moment is very conducive for this. We've had a lot brought to the surface at this now moment. There's been a lot of heaviness that has risen from deep down within our being, right? The bottom of our well. All that energy's been stirred up. So what we want to do is bring focus to what you need to forgive yourself for. Because we often remember to forgive others, but we forget to forgive ourselves. And we have to forgive ourselves for the things that we have allowed, how we have allowed people to treat us, how we have allowed people to take certain actions. And we also need to forgive ourselves for the actions that we have taken or the non-actions. And this is essentially where we have rejected, abandoned, judged, repressed, denied ourselves. And when we have that realization that we have been the one that's been in our own way this whole entire time, that what we have been holding on to, dragging behind us, carrying with us, is what's actually in our way. That the things that we have allowed or the way that we have been treated actually means something about who we are, actually defines our being. And so what we want to do today is we want to face that version of ourselves, the version of ourselves that we most need to forgive in this now moment, to help us go from where we are to where we want to be. And giving us an opportunity to forgive the pain that we have been carrying, to take that pain, to allow it to all come to a point, right? And for us to give that pain back to that version of ourselves when that pain actually occurred. To hand it over and say, I'm not going to carry this any further. I'm instead going to hold space for that version of myself. I'm going to hold space and love and nurture and show that version of myself that it was perfectly okay for them to experience or feel that in that now moment. And that it actually means nothing about this now moment. It actually means nothing about who I am today. Those energies are about the person you were then and not who you are now. And so by forgiving, by doing that, by handing that energy back and saying, I accept that this is who I was then. I accept that this is what I went through then. And it was safe for me to have that experience. It's safe for me to feel that. We can bring it into resolve. So that's what our goal is today. So today is going to be a little bit different. It's going to be a little bit different of a journey. So let's get started. Whew. This is going to be a beautiful journey. And we will have some light language that comes in. So just really allow yourself to be led, allow yourself to be vulnerable. And if you have not already really gotten clear about what you need to forgive yourself for, or what version of you needs to be forgiven, then allow yourself to come back to this. Allow yourself to get clear on that and then go through this process. Get into your comfortable space. And let's begin by taking 3 conscious belly breaths We will be breathing in through the nose, and we will be exhaling out the mouth and physically dropping our shoulders. So let's begin breathing in through the nose, holding that energy up and out through the mouth, dropping those shoulder blades. 2 more times, breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. One last time, breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Just allowing yourself to find your natural breath, feeling how your breath moves up and down your spine, how your belly expands and relaxes, how your chest rises and falls. How your being just allows you to center, to ground, to connect. As we call in a beautiful circle of light, really allowing ourselves to feel safe to completely open our heart space, allowing us to feel held in the source light, really allowing our body to fully open and relax. We begin by calling in Archangel Sandalphon, asking Sandalphon to raise the grid of Gaia to just beneath our feet, allowing us to feel the safety, the security, the connectedness of Gaia, of her love, allowing her to hold space for us, to nurture, to keep you centered. Calling in Master Metatron to lower the ethers to just above your crown, allowing yourself to feel the connectedness to the infinite potential, feeling the fabric of the universe, feeling yourself held between worlds. Calling in Archangel Michael and the Sword of Truth, asking for that Sword of Truth to cut through the illusions, the fears, the limitations, the beliefs, the programs, the stories, to cut through anything that is not serving you, allowing you to fully be in this moment, to receive everything that you are meant to. Calling in Archangel Raphael, the healer of healers, allowing Archangel Raphael to cascade his emerald green ray all around you, allowing you to open your heart fully and completely, knowing that Archangel Raphael is here to hold space, to be your guardian, to ensure that the only thing that comes through is pure infinite light and love and potential. Allowing you to feel safe, to open your heart fully and completely, to receive all that you are ready to. Calling in Archangel Gabriel, the purifier, the clarifier, helping to purify our column of light, our energy fields, to bring in clarity, peace of mind, and a real knowing, a stability within our being. Calling in Archangel Uriel, the activator, to activate that higher knowing, that wisdom that we are so seeking. And just allowing yourself to be held in this circle of light. And just feeling that safety, feeling that security. And as we are encompassed in this sacred circle of light, we open our crown nice and wide and allow this beautiful golden ball of light, this warm energy, to begin flowing in, circulating all around, collecting our mind's chatter, collecting the stories, the programs, the to-do lists, the worries, allowing them to be held in this golden ball of light, giving you time to just be, to relax, to be free. As we allow that warm golden energy to move into our third eye, to soften our physical eyes, to begin emanating down into our jaw, our teeth, our gums, making space, releasing any tension that's been built, any stress, relaxing the jaw, relaxing the eyes, relaxing the ears, and allowing that energy to move into your throat. Really collecting, absorbing, transmuting, transcending any limitations from being seen or heard, from speaking your truth, from demonstrating the person you want to be. As we allow that warm golden energy to come over our shoulder blades like a warm heated blanket, lifting the heaviness of the world, allowing it to be set down, even if just for right now. And really allowing yourself to feel that warm golden energy moving down your arms, activating your palms, and allowing for it to be emanated out. As we feel that warm golden energy at the top of our spine, as it begins to move like slow molten lava, flowing down one vertebrae at a time, really opening that pillar of light, really allowing for it to flow, for information to be unimpeded as it moves between our heart and our mind. Really feeling yourself sinking deeper and deeper into yourself, into your body, into this now moment. Really allowing yourself to relax completely, to be guided, to receive, to not have to think, to just be right here inside of yourself. Really allowing your body to physically unlock, allowing your body to relax, to open up. As we feel that warm golden energy reaching the middle of our back and really opening that back of the heart. Really allowing for your heart to just be wide open. Really allowing us to just be with ourselves, to feel what it feels like for our heart to be free flowing. As we feel that energy flowing down into the small of our back, really unlocking our hips, allowing for that warm golden energy to flow in, collecting, transmuting any issues that are still held tightly in your tissues and in your bones, helping you to relax and let go even more, helping to feel your light body anchoring deeper and deeper into your physical body. Feeling that warm golden energy as it flows down your legs and into your feet. Returning you to this now moment. Grounding you, connecting you. Opening you up completely to just be. As I invite you to drop into your heart space, to see yourself in your mind's eye, standing before your heart door. Really observing it first. Noticing what that door looks like. What it feels like. The color, the texture, the age, the height. Is it warm? Is it cold? And when you're ready, I invite you to open that door and to see a beautiful, wide staircase that is going to lead down into the center of your heart, into the heart's core. A beautiful space for healing to occur. And as you stand before you staring at this beautiful staircase, with each step down you take, it will take you deeper and deeper inside of your being, into the place of surrender, into the space of unconditional love. And any noises that you hear externally will only trigger you to go deeper into this now moment. It will trigger you to go deeper inside of your being. Stepping down now, 9. Feeling yourself relaxing even deeper. As if you are blindfolded and being guided by someone you trust with every fabric of your being. Completely surrendered into this moment. Allowing yourself to be. Stepping down, 8. Feeling yourself more anchored and more connected. With every step down, feeling more grounded and more connected. feeling yourself more present, more open to receive. As you step down, 7. Just feeling yourself going deeper and deeper inside. It's like your body's relaxing even more than it possibly could. Remaining connected to your breath. Just allowing yourself to experience each step like it's its own very island. Stepping down once again, 6. Just feeling all that weight release as you're getting closer to your heart space, to the center of your being. Feeling all the programming and the stories and the mindless chatter just disappearing. Stepping down once again, 5. Beginning to see a spark of light at the end of the stairway. Beginning to feel a twinge of warmth. A twinge of anticipation and openness of the love that you are about to receive and give. Stepping down once again, 4. Really opening up your space. Knowing that this is about to be an epic moment of pure unconditional love and peace. As you drop further and further into your being. As you step down once again, 4. Just allowing yourself to be here. Allowing yourself to be in this space. Allowing yourself to feel that warmth getting stronger. Stepping down once again, 3. That light is getting brighter. The warmth is getting stronger. And you begin to feel what unconditional love feels like. Where the moment all pain reveals its purpose and you forget the uncomfortableness. Stepping down, 2. Beginning to see the light getting bigger and a room being revealed. As you prepare to face a version of yourself that needs to be forgiven, that needs to be set free. Stepping down, 1. Allowing the room to be revealed. Allowing for that warm light of the center of your heart to make way for whatever beauty is in the middle of your heart space. And seeing beautiful, comfortable chairs and a warm fire and a beautiful space of pure relaxation, almost like there's opium floating in the air. It's just a magical, relaxing, peaceful space to be. And as you walk and find yourself guided over to the seating area, sit down, get comfortable. As we now invite in the past version of you that most needs to be forgiven right now. And seeing that version of you walking up and observing how old they are. Observing what they look like, how they're dressed, the energy in which they walk towards you. And as they sit down, want you to feel yourself in your mind's eye, placing your hands, palms up onto their cheeks. And I want you to hold their cheeks and look at them and let them know that whatever they were going through in that moment, they were safe to do so. And I'm going to give you a few minutes of space before we bring in the language of light for you to have this conversation with yourself. Letting that version of you know that you are no longer going to be carrying the pain of the past in your current suitcase. That right now, you and the other version of you, where that pain originated, are going to kindly and lovingly and judgment-free unpack that suitcase. You're going to talk about letting this go, giving it back to that version of you and holding space for them and telling them that it's safe for them to feel this way. It is safe for them to let this go. It is safe to bring this energy into resolve. I want you to see their pain from the past. I want you to hear what they have to say. And I want you to create that safety for yourself and nurture and love yourself so that you can forgive yourself. So I'm just going to allow for a couple of minutes for you to have this dialogue with this past version of you, you being the nurturer, you being the one that's holding the higher wisdom. Take that time now. And as you continue unpacking this with this version of yourself, holding space for this version of yourself, we're going to bring through some language of light and just allow it to be in the background. Allow it to help with the transmutation and the clarity that needs to come through. Allow it to be a release from your heart to the heart of the other aspect of you. Allow these two versions of you to come into union through forgiveness and acceptance of what has been, knowing that you are not that version anymore, you are not that person, and allowing the wisdom of that situation to be revealed so that you can trust that it is safe to let that pattern, program, or story go. So as you continue, allow for us to bring forth some very beautiful energies. Ata sene ketene ata asirana atarakane satara ana ate esene ata asarakara ana ene tere ana tarara ara sekene ine mi terene atara arakara ashana to sona kana ine sina alata sine shuno osota kanena a ashakanene mi sene tuno sono ala kanene ma atanene shuno to asakane asene asene asene. Really wrapping the two versions of you in a beautiful ray of light, like a rubber band between the two. Atarkane isini ata ada takanene me. Ashana ala kanene isini me eterke isini etene a. Ashakana a etene usuno ulo o sakene me e. Eterkene ini ala takanene na ashana. Ashataka anate kene tene ata ate sene tene kene o oshukene tene sene kene atanaka ete eneme o ashakana atene seke sene ashata ana tarkene atatakane shu ashakana atene semeke ashana atakene ene atakane ene ana. Seeing that rubber band of light really strengthening, going faster and faster as the two of you come closer and closer together. Atake senekene te atana ata seneke shene anata kana a atakane ene sene a ashatane sekene atana oshuna ko no sunone te atakana ade sene atara ashatana katene ashatakana tene ashatakana tene. Feeling the energies of both of your solar plexuses, both of your sacrals, both of your roots, like magnets, beginning to move and connect to each other. Having that energetic exchange, that resolution, as we allow these energies to return to their rightful space, as we allow for the wisdom to remain. Just feeling those magnetics between the versions of you beginning to connect. Asakanete asadana kene ata ashakana ala kanate atana ashakanete ne zene atakana atana sakane ala kata kene esinete atane ashakatatana seneme atana ashakana ala atane. Beginning to feel both of your hearts beating, connecting, and seeing this energy between the heart spaces of you and that aspect of you. Seeing this ball of energy between the two of you and these beams of light from both heart spaces reaching into this energy. As we allow for what needs to be forgiven, we bring it to resolution. We bring it into the 0 point field. And we allow for the integration, the union of these two aspects of you. Asakane tene ata sekene te sene tekene ata shana atana a o sono kotene ne shene metekene sene atakana atekene sene mete ashakana alate sene mete no o shokona otsukone sekene metena atata teneke ashana teke ashaka sanate whoosh. Atekene sene kenemete kene ene ashakana ateke ananate ashakana tete seke sen shuno o sokoto shono o sokono shoto o shono shokoto o soto no se te sene ashatakane sene ne Taking a breath. As we now stand unified, allowing any remnants of that aspect of you that was left unresolved to finish integrating into you. Allowing yourself to feel that wholeness and resolve inside of you. As we invite in the soft pink ray of grace to begin flowing over and through you, really helping to anchor that wisdom deeper within yourselves and absorbing any remnants of what was remained, and feeling that energy moving through and out your feet and being received into Gaia's being, feeling her receive the love and acceptance that you have come into with this version of you. And know that that feeling in your heart, that's the feeling of your heart being open, of it being wide, of you being able to hold and sustain more energies. In this moment, I want you to visualize yourself placing your hands upon your heart and saying inside of you, in your mind, saying to yourself how proud you are of the person you have become based upon the mistakes of yesterday, because it allowed for the wisdom of today. And that every now moment, we are always being offered. We're always being offered something. There is always purpose within our pain and within our pleasure. And the more that we can accept that everything happens for us, the less baggage we will take with us. As you have unpacked this suitcase and put everything back where it belongs, you now have an open case for memories, for joy, for love, for grace. I want you to see yourself in your mind's eye now, raising up from that space and taking one last look around at the core of your heart, one of the most healing spaces there is. With gratitude, take it all in. And see yourself walking back towards that staircase and preparing for the journey back. Stepping up now, 1. Feeling that newfound resolve in you, that newfound peace and satisfaction. Feeling the freedom of the space that you have just created. Rising once again, 2. Allowing for that wisdom to integrate even further. The lessons learned. Allowing them to be anchored so deeply into your cells that you have no fear of repeating this lesson. You have no fear of repeating this experience. Stepping up again, 3. Anchoring into your being. Gratitude and awareness for life's experiences and the beauty of the journey that you created. Stepping up, 4. Breathing in that belief that you have of yourself, the belief of this higher version of you that created this reality, that created the journey, the obstacles, the limitations, the lessons for you to learn. Anchoring in the belief that you had in yourself as you set up this beautiful plan before you arrived on this earth. Rising, 5. Beginning to feel your core once again. Beginning to feel that strength and resolve building in that core of your being. That surety that you have within yourself that you didn't have before. Rising, 6. Allowing that light in your solar plexus to begin to burn bright with that newfound confidence. And feeling that space, that emptiness as a blessing. Feeling it as an opening to receive. Rising once again. With just a few steps remaining. Feeling yourself so ready to receive and to quantum leap. to step out into the world with a newfound freedom and peace. As you take the final steps, arriving at step number 10, standing before that closed door of your heart, ready to open it and stand outside of it as you place your hand on that doorknob. You vow to yourself to repeat this, to return often, to bring as much resolve to yourself as you can. Because the more space you make, the more love you give to yourself, the more you're able to do for others, the more your life transforms, the more you receive from your own being, that clarity, that guidance, that wisdom. Open that final heart door and step out, closing that door behind you and taking a look at how it's changed. How has it changed, if it changed at all? Has it changed in color and size? Has the texture changed? What has shifted from when you went in to when you went out? And as you walk away from that heart space, I want you to visualize yourself walking into whatever space you currently are in and seeing yourself sit or lie down, fully anchoring back into this reality, really allowing for our energies to settle, for that newfound freedom, awareness, and peace to anchor into ourselves. Ashatakene senetene aterama atakene sene e. Ashata ana atadene ala kara atane sene metene. Ashata atakene asana atana ala ate. Ashana atake e sene me etene ete e sene tuno o. Ashakana o suto. This was a beautiful blessing that we bestowed upon you. Taking 2 deep belly breaths, breathing in and out. And once again, breathing in and out. Beginning to wiggle your fingers and your toes, rotating your arms, your wrists, your ankles, and allowing yourself to fully awaken into this reality with a newfound lens of clarity, allowing yourself to be fully tapped into your heart and looking out the lens that it has provided, that lens of wisdom and reconciliation and oneness. And when you are ready, you may return to me. Namaste. My loves, this was a beautiful journey. I would love to hear how you received it, what you experienced. If you feel vulnerable and want to share in the comments, or if you want to share among yourselves or share in the group, my Facebook group, any of those things, share how you experienced and felt this. And tune in to each day as you move forward, that anything that you leave in conflict, anything that you leave unresolved, is essentially energies and versions of you that you are packing suitcases full of and taking with you. And how heavy that can be sometimes. And so it's so much more peaceful. To allow ourselves to hold space for ourselves, to forgive yourselves, and to bring and to feel and to bring whatever you're going through in any now moment into resolve, simply by holding space for yourself and allowing yourself to feel it and letting yourself know that it's okay to experience this, good, bad, or indifferent. And that the more that you can come into peace and acceptance with whatever you're in conflict in, the less baggage you carry with you.